Welcome back to 630. Joining me now is Angela Hager, and we're going to learn a little bit more about a construction milestone at North Central College.
Yes, the college recently held a topping off ceremony for their new Science Center.
Very nice. So what is the topping off ceremony?
It's when the final steel beam is put into place and the frame of a building is completed. It's a very symbolic moment, very ceremonial. The beam's painted white, everyone gets to sign it. And when you have a large capital project like a Science Center, it's a nice way to gather and see the progress that's been made.
Let's check it out.
And the final beam was in place. Community members and leaders joined North Central College faculty, staff, students, and alumni to witness the placing of a ceremonial steel beam atop the college's new Science Center.
North Central College has a fantastic tradition in the sciences, and this facility is finally kind of recognizing that tradition and that strength with the spaces that it needs to be able to flourish going into the future in disciplines that are so important to our nation's future.
And those gathered didn't just watch the beam's placement.
One of my favorite things that's happening today is that everybody can sign the final beam as a lasting legacy to all who work together and help make this building possible. It's a symbolic gesture with great significance for Naperville, which has always found its success in teamwork.
Once completed, the 125,000 square foot facility will feature 15 classrooms, 19 student gathering spaces, a lecture hall, and more than 30 labs. It will be home to biology, chemistry, computer science, mathematics, neuroscience, physics, and psychology, and have dedicated space for both the exercise science and pre-health programs.
Over the last 10 or so years, STEM jobs, those in science, technology, engineering, and so on, have grown at about 3 times the rate of other jobs. And so this is really the most promising path to the future for thousands of students.
The jobs that my son, who's 18, will get when he graduates from college probably don't even exist yet, but it's through facilities like this that new technology emerges and the jobs of the future come together.
The college community hopes the facility will serve more than just students in STEM fields, but reach out to all majors, embodying North Central College's liberal arts foundation.
It's designed in a way that it's inviting students from all disciplines to gather there, to study, to spend time there. And it's really those interactions across disciplines that create new ideas, that spark innovations. And North Central College, right here in Naperville, is really going to be the epicenter of that kind of study.
Our goal here is not just to turn out biologists or philosophers, it's to have biologists who can sing and philosophers who can make sulfuric acid. And a place like the Science Center is what brings that all together.
This is seriously an amazing thing, and it's not only for science majors, but so much more. They're really trying to open it up. It's so central in campus that it's not just limited to science majors, and I think that's truly great.
Naperville and North Central College are centrally located between Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory and Argonne National Laboratory. And for many years, North Central College students and faculty have collaborated with scientists at both facilities.
There's very few communities who can say they have 2 national laboratories right in their own backyard. So now you think about bringing together scientists who will be working here at the Science Center at North Central College, and the collaboration that can develop with both Fermilab and Argonne. It really is unbeatable. It's unsurpassable what we've been able to create here.
The Science Center will also impact Naperville and the surrounding communities.
First of all, there's real economic impact on the city of Naperville just purely from the construction and the building of this facility. And there's more renovations to come after this Science Center is open. As we occupy it and empty out a couple of other buildings, we're going to be able to renovate for business and entrepreneurship and our other liberal arts disciplines. So there's really a sequence of construction activities here on campus that is bringing more than $100 million worth of actual construction activity to our local economy. But then beyond that, of course, it's the jobs that it creates. It's having a thriving college here in Naperville with 3,000 students, and we have 650 faculty and staff that are employed here, really driving the economy of the area around us. This strengthens us, and it just amplifies that impact.
But the impact is more than just an economic one.
We know that STEM is the future. That's where the jobs are. It allows that next generation of Illinoisan to stay home and to hopefully get their degree here and stay home as opposed to leaving for other states, which seems to be prevalent these days. So actually North Central's doing the state a huge favor in creating kind of a destination for those students, many of whom see STEM, and rightfully so, as the future for new job growth in the country.
Less than 1 year ago, the college broke ground on the facility. With the placement of the final beam, the Science Center is on track to be open for classes next spring, with full use of the building scheduled for the fall of 2017. I'm Angela Hager for 630.